Stop, stop. Gotta go down. Dad. Good morning. Tom and I are back at this house. This is a repeat customer, and we're going to be doing 2 little jobs for him today. About 3 years ago, we put in this raised patio and this walkway. They had an existing little tiny cement step right there that was crumbling apart. So way in the back is the patio, and it has a leach field under it. Under these rocks is a big leach field. I'll throw a picture in there of what we did. That was 4 years ago. He has a crawl space here. In the backyard, the yard pitches to the tiny concrete pad back there. And it was all going onto that concrete pad and going right into the crawl space. So we put a leach field under a patio. And he said everything's been fine, but we did have a couple big rains, and then he did get some puddling right here. The back was completely fine, no water anywhere in the backyard. And we told him that he might need to add a overflow for when we get really big rains, and put a pop-up right here. So he said, since we're back here, we're going to be putting in a shed pad for him in the backyard. So he said, since we're here, if we put the overflow in here, that would just be nice. It would eliminate any water from puddling right here in the future. But he said the leach field has been working fantastic. So we actually put this patio in. There's a big leach field under here. And the leach field continues and goes all the way to by where the driveway is. So we have 2 small little projects we're doing today. As soon as the guys are done blowing next door, I'll explain that so you can hear me. All right, we're going to be putting a shed pad back here. Tom's gonna just mark it out. Gonna move this little edging here, get the machine right through here. Move all this stuff out of the way. Very tight access. Now we got to bring the boards over, figure out how we're getting in here. So Tom's cutting up the sod. We're putting that overflow in for the leach field in the front yard, and there's no way to save that little bit of sod that's out there, so we're going to take this sod and put that out there. I'm just cutting the boards down because we need it to fit through that gate, and also to get up that little hill without wrecking all that rock.
So I don't want to rock on the board on the pavers.
Oh, right there?
Yeah. Right over there.
Okay. Move some of this rock away. The mini's gonna just fit back here. All right. Trying not to have any little pebbles on the pavers, because if the board goes on the pebbles, when the machine goes over, it will scratch up the pavers. I'm right here. Go ahead. Want it underneath that one or no?
That's good. We need to do a board for that.
No. You are a wreck.
Yeah.
All right, we got our boards down that we want. Now we got to finish unloading the truck. All right, now Tom's going to get the mini bag here. And this is an extremely tight fit right here. This.
What?
Nothing. Go. Tom's in. For the shed pad, we're going to be digging out a lot of dirt. Tom's going to ramp it up and put it inside the truck. And I don't know if I showed this, but these ramps have this metal hook here, and then Tom ties it down to the truck. That way these ramps cannot move and come off. So, need to get this compactor out of here.
So they want 6 inches of stone. So we're going to 0. We just set our receiver to -6. and then Dawn can take it from there.
Guess we have a big tree over here. I have to go get the loppers. Gonna get the loppers. Big tree over there. Right there. Okay. There's a lot of roots in here. Look at all those. Got this big root right here. Got to get that out. There's two, I got one. Go ahead.
What?
Good. Watch gutter. A little easier getting it out than it is getting in. Careful. No. Alright, that's the last time he has to go through there. Okay, we got our blue stone in the truck. Tom's gonna set up. Use the muck trucks to get all the stone back there. Tom has a laser all ready. Is the level. This is all higher back here. And the pad has to be level. So we picked the lowest spot. We will then level all the stone to that. The grass over here will stick up an inch. And also in the back it will stick up an inch, but the pad has to be level. Okay, we got our fabric. Start in the back. So we just use sod staples to put the fabric in, keep it in place. Getting hot out. Just gotta do that side. It's all fabric. Tom's starting to get the stone, and it is 6 inches down, like the customer wanted. Right here is good.
Now it's in the middle here.
Perfect right here. Now we're going to start digging up here. That's going to be the overflow that goes to the pop-up by the street. And we're going to dig that down and go right along here. Okay, look at this fabric. Should be okay.
Huh?
Should be okay. Tom's right, I need a new blade. Yeah, you're right. You give me yours or give me a new blade, I guess. All right. Got a new blade. Oh, that's way better. Okay, here's our pipe. And that's 3-inch, schedule 40. We need the other Fernco. Where's that?
It's in the box.
So I got to clean this out, right? I can just scoop it over there. Okay. Gotta go down.
$36.
36. Start gluing this together.
Good.
Nice. All right. Go ahead. A little more. Okay. All right, I'm going to put the pop-up right next to this curb so no cars run it over. Hey, Tom's going to check the laser again. Don't know if you can see that on camera, but this is the driveway here. There was dirt piled on there. So we want this the same height as the driveway, so it will come out and go out the driveway. Okay.
Ooh, 42 and a half, I'll do it.
All right, so now we just got to clean this up, get this all how we want it. But right there is the pop-up. Right there where that little white ring is, that is the driveway. So I got to raise that up just a little bit. Now this pipe actually comes uphill towards the street just a little bit because this is an overflow. So in a big rain, the rain did puddle here because this is a giant leach field here. The whole under the patio, under here, This is all leach field. So in a really big rain, until it catches up, the driveway is real high here. So there is just a little puddling here. So he wanted just an overflow. So because this is going up a little bit in the big rains, it will overflow and go out the driveway. So as the water percolates back down, the water that's in this pipe will come back down this way and go into the leach field. So that way there's no water staying in here, and plus there is a hole on the bottom of that pop-up emitter. So that's basically how that will work. But this has been in here for 4 years. He says it's been working wonderful. It's just in the really big rains, until the water can percolate, he does get a little puddle right here. He used to have a puddle I have pictures. This was all swamp before. And over there where his patio is was all soaked underwater until we put the leach field in. Also have to get fabric all around there again.
Well, that's good, because that'll be a good base in that. All right, we are done. So we left the grass high because it's definitely going to go down. And that is the overflow. And this is only an overflow for when the leach field gets full. And I had to figure out something because this is a neighbor's property right here. I didn't want to cut his property. So I put one of his bricks here. He might get a little pooling there, he knows that. There's the sun, everything's back together. Let's go take a look at the shed pad in the back. Make sure I didn't leave any tools back here. Okay, 9x9 shed pad, 6 inches deep with a 3-foot offset. And you can see the ground's not level, that's why it's higher over here. And the rock goes right to there. But the shed pad itself is completely level for his shed. All right, so that was a little interesting project. It's nice to come back to a house that we've been to before. Okay, here's a look at it going this way. He's going to water, and he also has a little seed. So he's also going to put the seed down on the sides.